how do you feel after your painting date with Jade?
I thought Jade was an amazing person. What I loved the most about her was that she is definitely a humble person. You could tell she comes from great roots. What I liked the most about her, I would say, was the fact that she likes to serve. She is a social worker, and the way she gives her heart out to youth, it really touched me because I've volunteered with the youth and I've done several things. So to see her pour out doing that as a career is something that I was very attracted to and I truly enjoyed.
My second picnic date with Keyshawn was good. We seemed to have some things in common. The communication was, good. She seems to be able to effectively communicate. We had good questions that, really opened up the doors to ask other questions, and it was great conversations. We laughed, which is always good. So yeah, it was a good date.
How do I feel about my initial date with Doris? I felt like the date went well. I felt like we connected immediately. She is someone who I for sure know that she cares about health and fitness. As you know, she loves basketball, and it's a sport that I love growing up. We connected on other levels, such as we both enjoy foods. We both pretty much like doing adventurous things. She, I thought, was a great person overall, and I really enjoyed the date with her.
So my day was really good. I had a lot of rest last night, but it was really good to kind of talk with the ladies. Some of my thoughts before the date is, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to meeting a potential match. Some things I'm looking forward the most is kind of hearing his perspective of this whole process. Just kind of open-minded and seeing what God does.
My date was pretty good. I got up, talked to the ladies. Me and Shakaya were able to have like a one-on-one conversation. It was really good just getting to know her more and just finding out about our interests and how we, applied and stuff like that. But it was a pretty good day. Before the date, I'm feeling a little anxious, excited to see what God has planned. Getting to know him, seeing about why he applied, seeing how we're aligned, what our interests are. So just getting to know him.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to my house.
How are you?
Good, I'm Shakaya.
Nice to meet you, Zakai.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm just.
Nice.
Or are you a hugger?
I am.
I'm a hugger.
Yeah, me too. Nice to meet you. Okay, so we're gonna make sushi.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing, Rhonda?
Rhonda, nice to meet you.
Do you hug? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How your day been?
It's good. It's good.
I think we're over here in this kitchen. Yeah.
Okay.
On this
Oh.
side.
Okay.
Have you ever done that before?
I have not.
Okay, there. So we're gonna just. Do you want white or black?
Ladies first. You choose.
Do the white.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we have a little tutorial.
Okay.
So I guess I'll put the apron on.
Are you good in the kitchen?
I am. What about you?
I'm okay. I get by. I
You
will
can
say
eat. You eat.
pretty much. But what I will say is I do enjoy food.
Oh, nice. Same. I'm a foodie. What's your favorite cuisine?
Believe it or not, I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
But what I do have is favorite desserts.
Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
enjoy food, so I feel like it's not fair to choose. But when it comes to dessert, I have favorite desserts.
Okay, what's your favorite dessert?
2 things: strawberry cheesecake
Okay.
and red velvet.
Okay. We had red velvet cupcakes last night. I love cupcakes.
Wow, we didn't have red velvet cupcakes.
So, where you from?
I'm originally from California,
Okay.
but I live in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, Florida?
Mhm.
Okay, I have family in Tallahassee.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Cousin and her son and everything are there.
Oh, cool.
So you like this Florida State fan?
I am. I graduated from FSU.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all not doing so well right now.
I know we're not. We don't even talk about
You're
it.
not. You're not.
What is something you're proud of?
Something I'm proud of. I would say for me, I'm proud of being the resemblance of my father, because he's someone I held in high regard. Unfortunately, he's passed now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. But I try to emulate the things that he taught me in life. Try to be the person that he told me that I could become, the things that he told me I am, the affirmations, the things he told me of his final days.
Wow.
They truly inspired me, and I try to do my best every single day to make him proud.
I love that.
What about yourself? What makes you proud?
I would say opening up my business.
Okay.
So I own a day spa,
Okay.
and we just hit over a year, and we actually won an award for our state. So that's something that was definitely God.
For customer service or the spa, the experience in general?
In general, like there's different categories, and so we actually won, and it was definitely a God thing because I didn't even like get a chance to market, and we still won.
Wow.
So that in itself was
amazing
just like,
accomplishment.
yeah, I was really proud of that. So
Okay.
we just hit a year, so still kind of new, but to win that type of award was just like,
That's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, ladies first.
Okay. What are your spiritual gifts, and are you involved in any form of ministry?
Spiritual gifts are leadership and exhortation,
Mhm.
and I'm involved in several ministries.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I assist in the men's ministry. I help with what's called our connectors ministry. Is when people join the church
Mhm.
and then they come to the back or whatever, and then we get them in the system for the church, give them the prayer of salvation. We welcome them, answer any questions that they have.
Mhm.
I also help our host team ministry if they need it. That's kind of like ushers.
Mhm.
And then I'm a part of what's called SRT. That's like security, things like that. So
Got it. Nice. That's
what
good.
about you?
I'm over the intercessory team at my church. And so
So you're a prayer warrior.
I am.
All right.
I'm very passionate about prayer.
Okay.
And I'm actually a deacon at my church. And yeah, I've been deacon well over 10 years. But right now I'm in ministerial training. So
Okay.
yeah. My spiritual gifts, I would have to say, is encouragement. I'm big on encouragement. It just flows naturally.
Okay.
So,
Have you ever took like a test?
I haven't, but everyone tells me, like, I'm the person where I can't just text you like one sentence. I text a paragraph. So, yeah.
A whole paragraph?
I'm
Gotcha.
definitely big on encouragement.
The long text, huh?
Well, before we get to the next
Oh yeah.
you want to say what hit play?
Yeah. I do want to wash my hands.
Oh, of course.
Rain.
Yes. Hold on. I'm still
Are
trying.
you still trying to tie it?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, got it.
Perfect. Oh, well, you know what? Ladies first. There you go.
Thank you.
Is sushi one of your favorite dishes?
I do love sushi, and believe it or not, on my way up here, down here, I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, she asked me if I like sushi, and I was like, yeah, I want to do that sushi class, but I missed it because I haven't had sushi in a while. There's a sushi spot that I love. They do like half off sushi on Mondays.
From where?
It's in where I live.
Okay.
It's not here.
You're from out of town.
Yeah, I am. Yeah,
In this state or another state?
another state.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm in state.
Okay, so you live in
Yeah.
Florida? You live what part?
Miami.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was you drove up here or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
How long was that?
3.5 hours from me, from where I live. Yeah. Well, not too bad. The drive wasn't bad. There was a lot of traffic, but it wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
I had some traffic too. Yeah, so you're from Miami?
I am born and
Oh.
raised. Yes.
I've been to Miami like 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. The last time I went, I took a solo trip out there. So it was nice. Yeah, I did like a solo trip. It was cute.
Wait, what did you do when you were there?
What did I do? I went to like an art museum. I stayed downtown, so I didn't realize that I stayed in a hotel that was near the stadium.
Okay.
Yeah, I stayed
Okay.
down there. I did like a
You were literally in downtown Miami.
yeah. I didn't even know it's like the last day.
Yeah. Okay.
I did that. I did like a salsa and bachata class. That was really fun. Yeah, that was really fun.
You went to Miami to do a salsa with chocolate? That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did that.
So you were doing a class with
Yeah, I wanted to get like an experience.
Okay.
So I did that. I did like a walking tour, and it was like a photo shoot. We went downtown, we walked.
Okay.
So it was nice. It was a quick little trip. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But I like Miami. Miami's cool.
Okay.
All right, so given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest?
Wow. I never thought about that. I don't know. Like, could they be a biblical person?
Just answer any way you see fit.
Well, if we was able to take one out of the Bible, I would say Peter. I really like Peter.
Why is that?
I liked how Peter was resilient, even though he denied Christ 3 times. Like he didn't like run off like Judas. Like he didn't like hold on to that condemnation, and he still, submitted his life to Christ. So I think Peter, because of his resiliency.
Okay. No, Peter was a thug.
He was, and that too. He was a thug. So.
Wait. Okay. Mm-hmm.
What's for that?
Yeah. Oh, I guess we put it in the microwave.
I'll just pause it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
All right. Do we have a bowl?
Yes, we do. Let's see. Ugh. I wouldn't have
Okay.
nothing big.
No, bring it. No.
Let's see. Somebody did this on purpose.
Right?
See what- Yeah, we just put it in the microwave for 5 minutes.
Wow, I've never had rice like that before. That's usually made from scratch. I didn't.
We're just gonna go with it.
Okay.
I'm not like a microwave girl, but we're gonna do it. Okay, so cook on high for 5 minutes. So I guess while this is
In the wrapper?
place self-bending bag in the microwave. You're not with it.
That's okay. That's plastic. I'm like,
Just side down. I think it has like holes in it to ventilate it.
Well, it does say caution, so I'm guessing with the wrapper, so it can breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess with the wrapper. Does it say for how many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. All right. Oh. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. What would constitute a perfect day for you?
A perfect day?
Mm-hmm.
A day. Perfect. One, to be alive.
Praise God. Yes.
To be alive.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in there watching football.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta watch football.
Mm-hmm.
Doing something silly with my daughter.
Okay.
Like, kicking it with her. And then if I'm in a relationship, like enjoying the night with my significant other.
Nice.
It's kind of perfect day. But being alive and just having a good day full of laughter and good times and great vibes is like a perfect day for me.
Okay. How old's your daughter?
She's 8.
8?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What about you? What's a perfect day for you?
Perfect day for me is, again, being alive. I'm big on college football.
Okay.
My son plays college football. They're actually playing tonight.
Okay.
So for me, like, that's like the perfect day, getting up and spending my time with God first, and then like literally chilling and watching college football all day. I could do that all day. Give me some food, and I'm good. So, yeah.
I'm definitely one. Saturday is lazy Saturday if I can help it. If I had nothing to do,
right.
I don't care who's playing. As long as I watch the Ohio State University.
Oh, you
And then everyone else.
Okay.
I'm born
I
and
like
raised
Ohio
in
State.
Ohio.
Mhm.
I'm from Cleveland, so
Okay.
that's our school.
Nice.
Let's start. All right. So while that does that, I ask you my question.
Okay.
What do you believe your purpose in life is?
That's a really good question. I would say to help people experience true healing through God's love. Definitely, I know what it means to be hurt, but I also know what it means to be healed. And I want other people to experience that.
Right.
And I've experienced a lot of things in my life, and I really believe that the Lord kept me here for that particular reason. And so that's one of the reasons I really feel like I'm called to women, to minister to women as well. I've always had some type of project dealing with like encouraging women and stuff like that. So even my business with the spa, I always want to encourage women to take care of themselves, self-care, things like that. So definitely just like to help women grow, to encourage them to just be who God called them to be.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
I'll say for me, obviously to usher in the Great Commission, go out to the world, preach the world. For me, it's not more so of, you don't have to be like behind a pulpit to do it, having regular conversations, meeting people wherever you meet them, showing them God's love. To add on to that, I would say also shepherding my family and leading and guiding close friends, people around me, or people I can meet today and never see again, towards the love of Christ.
You never know.
Yeah.
All right. Would you like to be famous? And if so, in what way?
No, I don't. I wouldn't want to be famous. I feel like that's way too much pressure, way too many people having eyes on you, walking out the door and paparazzi there, or, I'm a private person and I would prefer to live a private life. So I wouldn't want to be famous.
I get it.
What about you?
Nah. It's one of those things, like fame is kind of like worse than any other drug. To be real, like if I'm known for something that's good and it's purposeful, then I don't have a problem with that. Like certain things you may do, people may know who you are, they may recognize you. I can't really hide anywhere I go, so it's kind of like that's okay. But I don't desire to be famous. I desire to handle purpose, whatever that is, and whatever comes with that, then I'm all right with that.
Right. I love that.
What is your most treasured memory?
My most treasured memory. Because it's so recent, it kind of goes back to my father again. Because me and my sister took our my parents on a vacation. They haven't been on a real vacation in probably 30 years. All they do is work.
Wow.
So we took them on an all-inclusive vacation, and the reason why, like I said, my father's passed now. The reason why it was so shocking for me, because I just never saw my father the way I saw him up until that trip. That weekend, he showed my mother so much love. I was shocked. They were walking, we were walking down the street, they're holding hands, they're giving each other kisses, they're whispering each other ears. And I'm just like, who are these people? Like, all my life, my father's been, the tough guy, I'm going to instill these values in you. I'm going to do these things for you. And I'm going to make sure you're raised the right way. And that's how I've known him. He's just the disciplinarian. And that's how I saw him.
Yeah.
But that trip truly showed me a different side of him, a side that I didn't know he had, and something that I will hold with me for the rest of my life. Again, like I said, I hold him in high regard.
Yeah.
For me, he was more the type of person who would show love through acts of service. Like my father, thank God, I would say for the past 5 years, he learned how to say I love you. And I had issue with saying I love you for the longest, because it's not something I would get it from my mother. But it's different when your father starts saying it. I wish I knew the reason why he started saying it. Because he would say, I would say to his to my sisters, but I'm the son, and the son has to be the tough one.
Yeah.
So once he started saying that, it just truly started shaping and changing my views of him, and that trip just really solidified. That's one of the most treasured memories I can carry with me for the rest of my life.
Wow. Wow. I know you mentioned like you had sisters.
Yes.
So how many is it of you guys?
So I have 3 sisters out of 4. There's 4 of us total. I'm the only boy, obviously. So yeah, it's been interesting journey.
Oh, I'm sure. Like, where do you fall?
I am the second.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have 1 older and 2 younger than me.
Okay.
And yourself, you have siblings?
Yes, I do. So I come from a blended family.
Okay.
But we don't say like step sister, step brother. But I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And I'm the baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got everything.
No, actually not. I didn't get everything. I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
What would your siblings say?
They would say that, so there's a huge age gap between us. I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer that question because they might say, yeah, you got everything, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
It's natural that the youngest be spoiled. It's okay.
I'm snubbed.
I just wanted to see if you were going to say it.
I'm snubbed, okay? So that's spoiled.
It's still spoiled,
Yeah.
You said splub, so splub is the prefix. So that means you like more.
It's more like loved. I know.
Definitely. When did you last sing to yourself or to someone else?
Last sing to myself or someone else. I sing all the time.
Really?
Now, I am not saying that I can't sing, but I definitely am a person of car karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. So today, this morning.
Yeah. Okay, what did you sing this morning?
Everything. Let's see. Started with my praise and worship, and then I still listen to. I grew up on hip hop, so like had to get that in a little bit. So it's just
Okay.
About you, you sing?
No, I do not sing. But I do sing to myself. But I'm trying to think what is it was a gospel song by Miranda Curtis the other day, earlier this week. So.
Earlier this week? That's the last time you sung. Do you listen to music every day?
No, I listen more so to podcasts.
Ah.
But I do listen to music too, but I am big on podcasts.
Okay. Now you smell the chocolate. They have fondue. You want some?
No, I'm good. I'll take some grapes, but yeah.
Let's do some grapes because I want something to eat. I haven't ate up here.
Oh, okay.
What's the next question?
I think I think it's you next. It's on you. Thank you.
Welcome. Before making a telephone call, do you ever rehearse what you're going to say? And if so, why?
No, definitely not. No. I just...
You don't have notes, talking points?
I'm not talking points. I'm just saying what I got to say.
Even if you're like going like, cut somebody out, you're like, you know what? Call and give me a piece of my mind.
I'm not going to cut someone out. I may go to the edge, but not with my kids.
Kids will try.
Yeah. No, I don't rehearse. Do you? Okay. Just...
Now for business, I do have talking points. Like I don't necessarily rehearse. I think all conversations and everything should be organic.
Definitely.
Right. But if I have to have conversations about certain subjects, then I'll make sure I have my talking points as into what information needs to be conveyed. But just a random, like if I were calling you, no, unless I needed to, like, I'm not even going to rehearse if I need to tell you something. It's like, hey, guess what?
Right.
This happened.
Right. So. That makes sense. Yeah. Being authentic.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it's not too hot.
Yeah, be careful.
You have mittens? No?
Yes.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not too bad.
Okay.
No. It's not too bad. All right. So, I guess I'll fix it for now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Want to press play first?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like a
All this washing. I'm guessing
yeah.
that's the next segment. Okay.
Okay. Vinegar.
2 cups of rice vinegar. All right.
Measuring cup.
We have a measuring cup. Yes. Huh.
Maybe.
No? Hmm.
It's there. Ah, I have the blender. I think it.
Yeah.
Do you mind reaching?
Later. I'm just gonna.
But I mean, 2 cups right there.
Is it? So you want to try use this? Well, I guess that works.
Yeah.
So you're innovative. I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And then
You know what? Maybe we should wash
it
first.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, because this is not my house.
Right. Right.
Not my house. Oh,
If you don't have any.
I like that you're a clean person.
Yeah.
Thanks. Just swirling it around.
I like this. Never thought about I'll be making sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's gonna super soak. This is gonna be hilarious one day. Hey, we use the blender as
Right, remember? And then you gotta do, you gotta drill.
right.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so
And then 2 cups.
2 cups, right?
Yes.
All right. Great, my hands are wet now. Or does it just?
I wonder if it's already. Is it sealed?
It's sealed,
Oh, okay.
but it has the cap on the inside. And my hands are wet.
Oh, I can open it real quick.
Sure. See, it's
Yes. Okay.
my hand. Hold on, let's see. That's good. I want to break this off. Is it one of those? Hold on.
It's not.
Is that a plastic that's on it? Cause, or do you pierce it? You think you pierce it?
Maybe, yeah.
So I guess the knife right here.
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
See what it is. Pull it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is an interesting design. I have fat fingers.
Yeah, I can do that. Teamwork. Okay, I don't want it to spill.
All right. So, where is 2 cups? Right there. Okay. Am I getting close?
No. 2 cups is a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Almost there. I think it might be the whole bottle, honestly.
Still more?
Yeah. Because 2 cups is like right here.
Oh wow.
More.
Oh, this barely made it. I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
If you were able to live to the age of 90 and retain either the mind or body of a 30-year-old for the last 60 years of your life, which would you want?
If I was able to live to 90 and either have the body or the mind of a 30-year-old, I'm going to take the body because I would have gained so much wisdom from 30 on that I don't want to lose that. Because me at 30 years old, yes.
So you said you would take the body?
I'll take the body.
Okay. I would agree. I would take the body.
I'll take the body.
I agree. Yeah, because you've already retained so much since then. So
Yeah,
I would take
like,
the body.
get rid of all that wisdom.
Right. Definitely. Me.
Go back to be stuck at 30.
Right.
For 60 years.
Yeah. I definitely would take the body.
sports? I think we already touched on this, but do you like sports? And if so, what's your favorite team?
Yes, I love sports. My favorite team, college, is because my son plays for the University of Maryland. So they're playing tonight, actually. So that would be my favorite team right now. And I wouldn't say that I have a favorite team. I have a favorite football player, and that's Jalen Ramsey.
Jalen
Jalen
Ramsey?
Ramsey. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why Jalen Ramsey?
I just think he's a great corner.
Okay.
My son plays corner, and
Okay.
like I like Jalen Ramsey.
So ironically, the youth league that Jalen Ramsey played for, I coach for.
Oh, really?
In Tennessee, it's called UNA.
Wow.
But when he was a child, I wasn't there yet. But he has since like come back and talked to the kids and stuff like that. So I like Jalen.
Yeah. What about you? Ohio?
My favorite team? The Ohio State Buckeyes, of course, if we're going college. But for me, I watch any and everyone. So I'll find certain players to kind of just watch and pay attention to. And as they go into the league, I'll follow their career to see, if they continue to be as good as they are. I just enjoy football. Like that's like my happy time. I can relax, do nothing. Like this is the most wonderful time of the year.
It is
for me, especially when it's full go. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the little
That's true.
Right, because Tuesday is a little small conference schools get their shine on ESPN. So yeah, I'm all for it.
I like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's been doing really good, and I love Lamar.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what did you want in yours?
I'm not sure. Let's see. So we have crab supreme and
Milk salmon.
salmon sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
You should get your sushi.
Usually, it just depends. Crab, maybe like some cream cheese, avocado. So I might do both. Like just kind of get
to see which one.
Yeah, to see which one.
How about we make both and then we just cut them in half and we try them.
Okay, that works.
Okay. You know what? Let me grab these on this end. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
And then, so there's only one cutting board. Which one did you want to, or do you feel comfortable prepping?
Salmon, I guess.
Okay.
So I guess I could do the salmon. You can do the
yes, and I can do the cucumber as well.
Cucumber. Okay. All right. So, for what in your life do you feel most grateful?
Grateful?
Yeah.
I would say my family. We're really close. Definitely my mom. Me and her are very close. I'm really just grateful to have a mother like her.
Right.
She is definitely one that supports us with everything. And I never really realized how much it's a blessing to have a mother like that until I spoke with other people who they're like, oh, you talk to your mom every day? You don't? Right. So, just to have that support and, just when you go through hard things, having someone that not only is your mom, but like your prayer partner as well.
Right.
That's such a blessing. So I'm definitely grateful for my family. That's amazing. What about you?
So funny enough, I don't know if you noticed, I kind of hummed when you said your family, because for me, it's the same thing.
Okay.
I have a pretty large family, and we're pretty, for the most part, we're pretty much close. I would say that kind of like you, I realize how there's a lot of people who do not have a family or who they don't even have like one or two people in their family they can turn to if they have an issue.
Honestly, yeah.
And I feel like I'm blessed because I have several people in my family that I can go to for several different reasons. I feel as if everyone have their strengths. So I have a multitude of different things I can add to different people, from different perspectives, different ages.
Wow.
I feel like I learned, sometimes I could ask my niece who's 4 years old a question, and the wisdom that comes out of her mouth, I'm just like, You're 4 years
You're
old.
like, how do you know that?
How do you, exactly? And then I would ask someone who's in their 80s, and they also bestow wisdom upon me. So I'll take that all together. And so it's a very amazing thing to have family, which I'm really, really grateful for, because again, in this day and age where things are all over the place in so many different ways,
Oh yeah,
sometimes all you can rely on is your family and depend on them.
honestly, yeah.
So for sure, definitely family.
Love that.
So Tallahassee, what brought you to Florida?
Long story that
You can make it short. It's okay, I get it.
yeah, that probably have to be one off camera.
Woo! Okay.
So, that's not for the cameras. But yeah, I've been there ever since. I have a good church home and it's a good place to raise children.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just been there ever since.
So are you married to there? Does that?
No, I'm definitely not married to there because I've actually been wanting to move from Tallahassee. My kids are grown now. So yeah, I'm not married to Tallahassee.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you? Where are you from?
I'm in Houston, Texas.
Houston.
Mhm.
My best friend and her husband were in Houston for a couple of years.
Okay. Did
She
you ever
liked
go
it.
visit them?
No, it was during COVID.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was in Houston during COVID. I wasn't there at the time, but from what I heard,
Yeah.
everyone was in Texas because they didn't really shut down.
Yeah. Yeah. She liked it though. She said it was nice.
Okay.
You like it?
To be determined.
You
So-
just moved there?
Huh?
Did you just move there?
I've been there. It'll be 3 years in December.
Okay.
So when I initially moved there, it was for the career that I had at the time, with the company I worked for at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was so busy with that, getting acclimated to the new position, the job, and everything else. Then after being there for a year, they got rid of my position. So I went a year and 20 days without working. But that's when I started doing a lot more work with the church and ministry. I was also executive coaching. I was also consulting for a few companies. And then the company that I work for now, I started with them in January, and I travel a lot for work.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm constantly on the go. So if I'm in Houston, it's like ministry, the gym, and kind of at the house.
Gotcha.
But then I'm away for work or whatever the case is. So I can't say I'm married to Houston, but I know that's where I'm supposed to be right now until otherwise stated.
Gotcha. Nice.
So do you know how to cut this out? Is it in horizontal, squares?
Yeah, since we're gonna lay it horizontally, so I guess you're gonna go straight down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go this way. So
Yeah.
all right.
Great job. Okay, I guess I can ask my next question.
All right.
How close and warm is your family? Do you feel your childhood was happier than most other people's?
We are very, very close, in my opinion. If based on having conversation with friends, with coworkers, I don't know what the percentages are, but I know that there's a lot of dysfunctional families out there.
Yeah.
And I want to say that I had a really good childhood. It wasn't easy. Things got hard at times, depending on the economy. Whether my dad, did he have a job? Did he lose his job? Whether my mom was ill, the things she went through. But overall, it was a really good childhood. Like, they did the best that they could.
Yeah.
They put us in the best situation. And as an adult, I appreciate it even more because looking back, they've tried to put us in the best position that they could. So yeah, for sure.
Mm. I mean, I
Yourself?
can definitely say the same for my parents. They're one to, they didn't want us to struggle. They didn't want us to struggle to get
Right.
to, certain places. And so they did all they could to position us in a way that we would succeed and not have to struggle, like they did.
Right.
But we also did struggle, like in the beginning of my childhood. We were in like hard positions, and I see my parents come together. I seen them build together, starting out with nothing and then building together over the years. So I can definitely like relate to what you're saying.
Okay. What was your process like getting ready for this?
Try not to not show up because when it comes to like relationship stuff like that, I'm very private. Like my career, I'm people facing, so I'm always in front of people, always speaking. Church ministry, always in front of people, always speaking, and just in my everyday life, like it may seem like I'm very outgoing, but at the same time, like I'm real private. So when this first came up, I was like, yeah, nah, it's not happening. Then I couldn't let it go. Prayed about it, and it was like, okay, do it. And I'm like, but why? Like, what's really about to happen and take place? You know what I mean? Because honestly, I don't know anyone here.
Right.
So it's really, the link came to me from someone that I went to high school with. And I haven't really seen or heard from that person since high school. Like, we might communicate on social media, but it wasn't like it was someone I'm close to, like, hey, you really need to do this. So I understand God works in ways that I can't, really think of. So it's like, all right, I felt good about it. I'm at peace about it. And then I have a family member that's very close to me, is kind of like wise counsel for me. And I spoke it over with her, and she's like, I think you should do it. And so I trust her because she knows me and I know the God she serves. So it's like, okay, let me do it. What about you?
It actually, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like you. Like yesterday, I was like on the edge of I'm not going. I just started getting like super anxious, and I was like, do I really want to do this? And I have a hard time. I won't say I have a hard time, but sometimes I'm uncomfortable with being uncomfortable. But from this experience, I just want to learn how to be confident with being uncomfortable. And this was like a huge step because I'm like a super introvert. And so just doing this and getting outside my comfort zone was a lot for me. So I just feel like maybe it was God and just taking a chance. So
something to get out your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So how you feel about doing it so far?
It's good. I mean, I'm still nervous. But I mean, I'm proud of myself for getting outside my comfort zone. So
Proud of yourself?
Yeah.
That's what's up. Having a hard time there?
I am. Like this, I'm not used to this little night. I'm trying to listen to you and not like cut my finger off as well. Yeah, dude.
Well, I'm done with the
okay, no wonder you were like,
use this one.
Thank you. I'm done with this one, so this one's prepped. Perfect. Now just get the crab.
Never open it?
I don't. Thank you. I've never really worked with like crab like this.
I haven't either.
But that's a great idea. We don't really need much either, so.
How often do you eat sushi?
I haven't had it in a few months actually. So I recently moved, and the place I usually go to is very far away, so I don't make a trip out there. But I would go at least twice a month.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, I guess special occasions. It's not a go-to for me.
Okay.
But whenever, if I'm at a group outing or, especially being there sushi, typically I prefer cooked sushi. I don't like people say, hey, that's not sushi.
Yeah.
but I prefer mine warmer than cold. I'm just, I prefer warm foods in general when it comes to food. So that's about as often as I eat it.
Okay. So you said you don't have like a favorite food?
No, for me, I feel like it's not fair to decide.
I feel the
I
same
feel like
way.
it's it's like, right, it's so many.
How can you choose?
So many. But like again, when it comes to dessert, that I'm picky with. I'm like, you know what? I'll try a lot of other things, but those two, cheesecake and red velvet, I don't play with.
Can you make it?
No, I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. But you might have to learn.
You're right. You're right. Because when you looked at me, I felt convicted.
You should know how to at least like
You're right.
the
But
new
the thing
bake.
is, so it is my favorite, and I think one of the reasons why I don't know how to make it, honestly, is because I don't want to indulge in it. Because if I know how to make it, then I'm like,
Let me just
I'll
whip
probably
up
know.
some cheesecake
Exactly.
real quick.
So I kind of try to stay away. That's my way of telling myself, you know,
Self-control.
self-control, right?
So what is it that you desire? Like, how is dating been in Tallahassee? What are you looking for?
Man, I hate to say this song. I literally have not dated in years. When I say years, like people are like, oh my gosh, I mean like years, like 15, 20 years. It's like, for whatever reason, I feel like God has just had this covering over me. And so guys legit do not approach me at all. He just has not allowed me to date. And so my best friend always says that it's because I love hard, and she's like, God loves you that much to protect your heart and not give your heart to just anybody but your husband. So literally it's just been me and my kids and just raising them, and I just not dated. What about
Are
you?
you ready now?
I am. I feel like I am. Before this, my friends, like some of them, my sisters in Christ, were trying to get me to go on the dating sites. But I've never really been that person to like go on dating sites. And so they just kept hounding me about it. And so I went on one, and the guy, I think I literally prayed and was like, God, if he is not it, let us have like a one and done conversation. And literally, it was a one and done conversation. Like he ghosted me.
Oh wow.
And so I was like, yeah, I don't think the dating sites are for me. And then the application for this came, and I was like, And I was like, well, what do I have to lose? And so I completed it, but I didn't think that I was going to get picked. To be honest, I totally even forgot that I applied.
Oh, wow.
So when I got the email, I was like, what is this? And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I forgot I even applied.
So you say you're from Miami, so there's a lot of like cultures and
Yes.
so what is your background?
Background, I am from Haitian descent.
Okay.
Both
Okay.
parents.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yourself?
I'm African American.
African American.
Yes, sir.
What state are you from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah, I'm originally from Maryland, but I've been in South Carolina for a while.
Okay.
So long enough that I can't claim Maryland anymore, but
Why not?
I've been in South Carolina a long time.
Okay.
A long, long time. Yeah, my dad's job transferred down there.
Okay.
And I went to school down there, and then, yeah, we'll see what's...
Which school? I'm only curious because I want to see if, are you a sports fan?
I'm not a huge sports fan.
Okay.
I'm not. But, yeah, so my college, they did pretty good in football. I went to Coastal Carolina in Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go to like USC or like...
Okay, so
yeah,
I thought it was one of the big ones. I was like, rivals. I was like, okay.
So what school did you go to?
I went to FSU.
Okay. I've been hearing that a lot with everyone who's from here.
Right.
It's a big thing. Yeah, my nephew, he just signed on to University of Maryland.
You see your nephew?
Mhm.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Just signed.
For which sport? Football?
Yep.
What position?
Quarterback.
Oh, so he's good.
Yeah, he's like top in the country.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yes.
It's strong.
It is. Do you like a lot of vinegar?
It depends. I like vinegar like on my fries. But I like salt and vinegar chips and stuff, but not like
You know what?
this.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. It might be a little vinegary. You ready?
That's okay. That's okay. It's an experience.
That's what it's all about.
Tallahassee, Florida,
Mm-hmm.
in I don't know if you're going to have time, Minister. Pastor Rhonda.
No, definitely not that. No. Yeah, life is busy. Work and ministerial training, flying out to see my son, but
How often do you get to go to his games?
I'm actually going. I went to his first game a couple weeks ago. Next weekend, I'm flying out. He's playing some pretty big schools this year, so I'll be out there like several times.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you have more than one, or you said there?
Daughter
Okay.
too. Yeah, she just graduated from nursing school, so she's studying to take the NCLEX.
Okay.
So she lives at home with me.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. No, my daughter's not there yet. She's in 3rd grade.
Oh, I remember those days. I was looking at my kids' pictures the other day, and I was like, "Oh, so cute." Mm-hmm. They don't like to give me kisses and hugs anymore, so you better get them while you can.
I get all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'm like, Daddy gets all the kisses.
Mm-hmm.
No one else. So
Yeah.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I get all of them.
Right now.
Yeah. We'll see.
For right now.
We'll see. Hopefully I can still be cool. Hopefully I can still be the cool dad.
It's tough.
So do you like to do like different experiences and stuff?
Absolutely. Actually, my whole thing is experiences. I'm a person who I rather do an experience versus receiving a gift. Because when you receive a gift, to me, especially at the age that I am, I received a lot of gifts, and a lot of times the gifts, either the gifts are not thoughtful, or even if it is thoughtful, a lot of times it can get lost, it gets damaged, it gets broken, and eventually, if you can't replace it, you tend to, unless you take like a picture of it, you tend to forget about that gift. Whereas an experience where you can actually document it, you can take photos, video, not only that, but you're actually creating a memory, and you can keep that memory for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Because some experiences are priceless, and no amount of money can ever, sometimes it's a once in a lifetime experience. You'll never experience it again, but that's something you could take with you for the rest of your life.
I definitely agree. I'm all about experiences, just in my personal life and even in my business. That's like one of our things is curated facials and self-care experiences.
Okay.
So I'm all about the experience with everything because like you said, it creates a memory.
Right.
Like even with, choosing a date or like ideas for dates, I said something that we can like make a memory.
Right.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So how long have you been with your church?
I joined January last year.
Oh. Wow, okay.
January last year, because I moved to Houston and I was still attending online the church that I had left. I was in Nashville, Tennessee for about 10 and a half years.
Oh, wow.
And so I was following the pastor online, but had no idea he was in Houston. And one day he made a comment and he said something about Houston, Texas. And I was like, wait, he's in Houston? Looked it up, seen where the church was. And by that point, I was already at a point where I need to be in the building. And watching online, it's, still effective to a point, but I need to be in the building. So December of 2022 is the first time that I walked into the building. I went to a service. It was a great service. Went back again in January. And I'm like, okay, I felt the need I needed to be here, but I'm like, let me see. And then it's like, okay, I need to be here. So I joined in January. And then by March, I was already involved in starting to do stuff.
It's good.
So things went, fairly quickly.
You said Nashville? We were in Nashville in December for the bowl game. You like Nashville?
Nashville was a good place. Nashville taught me a lot. I felt like I really became a man in Nashville, just from responsibilities. I was married in Nashville. I was, became a father in Nashville, unfortunately become divorced in Nashville, but it was a lot of life experiences and a lot of things that I learned, and it was good to me.
Wait, so how did you get into the spa?
So, I've always loved like the beauty industry.
Right.
I started off doing makeup years ago, and then so my background is federal contracting. And the Lord during the pandemic He just said, go to aesthetic school. I'm like,
Wow.
I thought I was done with school, so I did, and I fell in love with skincare even more. But I love like when I go on vacation, I always have a spa day. Always.
Always.
Always, no matter where I go, we have a spa day. So, but I love making people feel special and feel good about themselves and take care of themselves. So yeah. Okay, I think.
Believe it or not, I've only been to a spa, I think, twice in my life.
Really?
You have to understand, I'm a guy. Like, it's not a thing I go for.
That is true.
But I do realize, because of my sisters, I've learned that it is very important for us to take care of our skin, because that's also part of our health.
The largest.
Even though I may not enjoy just, sitting there and somebody, pampering me.
Yeah.
But, if for anything, do it for my body, do it for my health. So.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
Yes, our skin is the largest organ, so you got to take care of it.
Right.
How does it feel to be an empty nester but not an empty nester?
Sometimes it can get lonely. Because my daughter, like, she's in a relationship, and so they're always out doing stuff, and she's, busy. Well, she was busy with nursing school, now busy with studying for the NCLEX. But so sometimes it can get lonely because I'm not really. Both of my best friends don't live there; they both live in other states.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really get out a lot unless I'm like traveling to go see my son. Yeah, so it can be lonely, but I mean, I also like having my freedom to just, they're grown. So, I mean, of course, like I check on them, always being a mother first, but it is cool that you have the freedom to just kind of move like you want to move. So,
That's good.
yeah.
Okay, I think the rice is ready.
All right. Okay. So.
Did you still want to make two rolls? The one with the crab and one with the salmon?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Well, hopefully we have enough time.
Yeah.
So that's that. So do we put the cucumber first or the crab?
I think you put rice. Usually when I cook, I'm like in the zone.
Right. Since you're from South Carolina,
Yes.
do you see yourself completely living in South Carolina?
No.
Okay. Where do you have an idea where you would like to go?
Yes. I love Texas.
Really?
Yes.
That's on my list too.
Yeah, I really
one of the pieces from your movie.
Yeah, definitely feel like that's the next.
Which part of Texas?
Dallas.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Two places I've been there. That I've actually spent a lot of time in is Dallas and Houston.
Houston, yeah, that's always like everyone's two things. Houston, I've never been, but I heard it's like we get hurricanes in South Carolina. So I'm on the coast in South Carolina, in Charleston. So we get hurricanes and the humidity. But I've never been, so I can't say like it's completely off the list, but I really feel drawn to Dallas. Yeah.
Dallas, okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what God does. I've been trying to leave.
But Dallas gets cold.
It does.
It's really cold.
The seasons. I don't like the snow, but I like, just a little coat on, little fur coat.
I have a friend in Houston. So Dallas is cold. I have a friend in Houston who, one minute, people say South Florida weather is bipolar, but Houston, Texas weather, you don't know how to get dressed. Like 1 minute,
that's all stuff.
It's cold, it's raining, it's dark, but then at the same time, the sun just came out.
Legit.
And let's do that all over again for the day.
Yeah.
So
that's how Charleston is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get the woes of the weather.
Or do you like listen to regular music, or it's only praise and worship?
I mean, no, I listen to R&B music like here and there. But the majority of the time it is like praise and worship music. I more so like worship music. But I do listen to R&B here and there. But most of the time, if I'm in the car, I'm listening to a podcast because I know if I get home, I'll get busy. So if I'm in the car, I'll just put the podcast on because it's something I want to listen to.
What's some of the podcasts you listen to now? Like, what do you got going?
So I love Life with the Perrys, Jackie Hill Perry and Preston Perry. And recently, I've been listening to Candace Owens' podcast a lot.
Really? Why is that?
I like her. I mean, I won't say I agree with everything that she says, but the woman is intelligent.
She's intelligent, but do you think that she's
Um,
some of the points and things that she speaks about, do you think is just for propaganda and to get clickbait, or do you feel like this is what
I think that's really who she is at the core. I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's really who she is. Again, I don't agree with everything that she says, but I do like listening to some of what she has to say.
Okay.
That should be good. So when do you see yourself moving, possibly?
When? For me, probably within, I want to say probably 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
3 to 4 years. And the reason being for that is there's a few things I want to take care of in Miami first. And once I get those worked out, then it'll be for sure.
Understandable. Okay, I guess we close it.
All right. So, do we close it with this in?
What do you do for fun or to relax outside of watching football?
Really nothing. That's really it. Like I'm always like church, work, home. If I'm not traveling to see my son, I'm literally chilling at home watching football. I like the movies. I may go to the movies here and there, but
What's the last movie you seen?
It's been a minute. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. Because I feel like me and my son went and saw it.
Okay. So what's the next movie you want to go see?
I want to go see The Forge.
We're actually going to see that as we're taking the church is like for everyone who's like we call them partners instead of calling them volunteers. We're doing that as an outing. Actually, when I get back from Tampa, so I'll go to Tampa for a week, and then that Saturday we're going as a church to go see it.
Yeah, I just told my pastor earlier this week. I was like, I know probably a lot of people have probably seen it. I was like, well, we should go. Like, we should do that. And he was like, yeah. He was like, maybe on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, because you'll be surprised like how many people haven't. Like me, I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either. I've heard great things though, so I definitely want to see it.
Okay.
Able to see that one. Yeah. Oh yeah, you got it in here. Oh, thank you. So the best way is to hold it like a pencil.
Okay.
Like
so.
Perfect. And then you just place this one with your pointer finger. And you're gonna place, you see where it's placed right here, like my ring finger, and then my middle finger, so it's here. So your pointer finger is gonna be the one that's like
guiding,
controlling it, yeah.
So like this?
Yes. And then
how do I control it? Yes.
With your pointer finger. So see how it's like sitting in here? Maybe put your hand up just a little bit further back.
Right here?
Yes.
Okay. So,
Mm-hmm.
huh. This is in this one.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Okay, so how to just mimic?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, maybe just put a little bit more space in between.
Is it because my fingers are big?
I'm looking. I'm like, okay,
Like,
but you
'cause
got the
placement is
Yeah,
right.
you got
It's
that.
just
And it takes practice.
okay. I think that'll work. Hopefully.
You can grab something with that.
Oh,
You can grab something with
all right,
that.
let's see. Oh,
Almost.
well, that one is a little crushed.
Maybe grab this one over here. Oh, you're determined. Okay.
Yeah, I'm determined.
Yes.
Oh, there it is. Oh, it's
Bam.
not cut through.
Oh.
Of course, it's the one I have.
I got you. Okay.
All right, let's see. Oh,
Oh,
there you go. All right, so let's see. Sriracha or is that
soy sauce.
soy sauce? Okay. What do you prefer with?
I actually prefer with either soy sauce or white sauce.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna try a little soy.
Right. Mine looks so messy.
I want the first bite to be at the same time.
Okay.
On 3.
3. Not bad.
For, first time.
Not bad at all.
All I need is some cream cheese
Mm.
or avocado.
Yeah. Oh.
Mine thought his.
Oh.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Is it better
That's
with-
okay.
Okay. Yeah, because sriracha is.
Do you like it?
I might mix it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so you're adventurous.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
I like it.
I like it, yeah. Great idea.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I love sushi.
Wait.
Mm-hmm. All right. The last. Okay.
You showered.
We're not doing this. Oops. Okay. The last one. How do you feel about it? You're just like staring at it.
Wait.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, it's okay. I'll make it work.
Yep. Get the job done. Do a little combo again.
Yep.
All right. The last one.
Yep.
All right.
like that. It's nice.
I'm glad you're a hugger because yes, definitely a pleasure. Yes.
That date with Rhonda was good. We supposed to fondue, but neither one of us was kind of into it. But we just sat down and had a real nice dialogue. Learned a lot about her, kind of where she's from, her current situation right now. We're both heavy in ministry, and that was a great thing to know and to hear as well. But the time given, it was a great dialogue.
The date with Dupree went well. We had a lot in common as far as like ministry, our love for football. I feel like we're in two different spaces, but he really is a good guy.
How do I feel about my date with Shakaya? Shakaya was another great dating experience. What I loved the most about her was that she, as I am, is very family oriented. She is family oriented as well. I love the fact that she is an extremely strong person, someone that's very adventurous. She started her own business, and that's no small feat. And she's very, very successful at it, to the point where she's even won awards. To see her strive and continue to do amazing things in what she loves, I think is a great accomplishment. Not only that, but it's something that I know she is doing to better herself and the people around her. She's very caring. She's overall an amazing person, and I truly enjoyed making sushi with Shakaya.
Good. The date was really fun. It was something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, so to be able to experience that with a new person was really fun. I feel like we had really good questions and really good answers, so it was really good. I enjoyed it. I think I would go on another date with Jay. He was pretty fun and cool. He seemed really sweet, and just different things that he did and said is something that I'm looking for.